Peace won't do it. Peace and love are nice and all, but no real society could survive like that. Enemies on every side wait to take advantage of any sign of weakness on our part. The golden rule is just a suggestion, kind of like the posted speed limit. Always be ready to do unto others again, worse than they might be do to you. After all, God so loved the world he sacrificed his only begotten Son. Thus we so love our country that we sacrifice not only our children, but their futures. Where, in the end, is the profit in making peace, when, after all, war is a proven good business? But we can surely talk beatifically of peace while investing in our military options. Peace is just what feels so good when the killing momentarily pauses. It is no way of life, and certainly only a fleeting and fuzzy happy ever after. Compare and contrast the Manhattan Project with the League of Nations. Peace is for the out of touch and the dreamers. Now war is for we, the doers. Peace won't do it because there's nothing there that we can sink our teeth into. It's just those brief intervals when we are too weary from rebuilding to fight, for a while. Peace is not democratic because all nations would have to adopt it. War is totally compatible with our economic and theological social Darwinism. Any so-called peace dividend is automatically reinvested into more instruments of death. How could leaders motivate us without some threat of a monstrous boogeyman? Peace is for eunuchs and grandmothers, but war is for all the real men who thrive on red meat. We must perpetually be destroying the world in order to overcome the next evil human threat. A love of peace did not give rise to our dominance over the savage beasts. Naval contemplation did not even prepare the fields or control the river's floods. Will young men seek glory in eradicating poverty, ignorance, and suffering? Would the politicians then declare and fund a massive war on war? Would brave paratroopers drop down amidst the fighting armed with cash? Maybe the Air Force could rain consumer goods upon the combatants from far above, and possibly disputes could be settled by which side hosts the largest potlatch. Peace won't do it, since peaceful cooperation is harder than violent disagreement. But we need the idea of peace always in our heads, in some nebulous, floaty abstract. The rumor of its imminent arrival will always excuse our current foolish slaughters. But peace won't keep the enemy from wasting our lands and killing our children. Peaceful societies would be welcomed by those seeking further evil empire. Quietly spreading domestic tranquility doesn't make for pump and thump breaking news. Peace will not protect our borders and just makes them more likely to attack us. Peace can be laughed at, spat upon, and easily kicked in the face, right down into the mud. For the hypocrisy of it all is that if we want peace, we must always be ready to die in war for it.